Don't see it on YouTube, though.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, had to refresh.
Hello, and welcome to Pepperoo Gaming. I'm Dragoon.
And I'm Dirg. Thanks for watching.
That's Dirg, right there, with the explorer's cap and the very pouty face.
Yep, that's a perfect representation of me.
Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mother of Chaos, how you doing? You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I guess. Just gotta say hi on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
There we go. Okay, now I'm ready.
What
We're gonna smash that like button too.
Yeah, and jingle all the bells.
I already jingled my bell.
What, right after dinner?
As soon as we started.
Okay.
Just one click. That's all it takes.
Wow. Yeah, you're married long enough. Gross.
So what do you want to do today?
I want to try and make some progress towards taking out that boss. I know we wanted to grind up some dudes, so I think we could do some boss runs, some of the earlier boss runs that we were just barely getting by. Get people leveled up, and I guess we could be really cheeky and beat that boss with like intended monsters, but then we can go back after we finish grinding up the appropriate meme monsters.
Speaking of monsters, my party is only 3 right now. Did you lose some pals?
No. I've got shrimp gumbo,
Oh.
regular gumbo, goo nut, harder, and Dick Van Worm. Oh, dude. I am so ready for the weekend already. The end of the day, I was so drained. I knew once I started streaming, I would feel better, but there was like an initial moment where I was like, can I? Will I? Do I? And then I was like, yeah, I gotta. Because it'll be fun. No, just like, you know, sometimes when you know something's going to be good for you, you just like feel too bad to start it. And then sure enough, like, hit stream, start talking, now everything's fine. Yeah. Harder. I like to imagine that that's somebody on the receiving end. They're like, how do you like it? And he's like, harder? Like, I've never been in this position before. Like when you go to a new restaurant and it's like, what would you recommend?
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Found one of them. Still missing a fourth one though.
Baby thwack.
Take this.
What was that?
Talking to myself, really.
Okay.
Just grabbing a random one.
You know, you're not allowed to talk to
Let me
yourself when you're
rock.
streaming. You got to talk to everybody. You
I
have to
know.
expose everyone to the terrors of the inner workings of the mind.
Bad habit. Gotta break it.
Chat being a minute behind us, that's actually you being from the future. So how does that feel? I don't know why it'd be a minute behind. I have it set to low latency. My internet's giving me the thumbs up. We go way back. Apparently I have no space in my Parbo box.
Yeah. Better squish some stuff.
No, I know. They called it the Parbo box.
Oh.
That was the real curiosity there. Because as far as I know, it was a PAL box.
Is there an update?
I mean, there's maybe a down date.
Maybe.
Yeah, versus PAL box. Gonna hang out with all my Parbos. I hate that you can't sort your pals over at the squisher. You should be able to.
That seems like something really easy to add.
I have quite a few thwacks. And I can't star the ones that I want to keep. Not that we complain about this every week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to try and get Angry Duck.
What?
So close. No! I have to squish other things.
Like grapes?
Yes, exactly like grapes.
Cool.
I guess I'm just gonna make some chickens. Yeah, you're
You can
just
squish chickens?
you don't.
No.
You're missing out. I mean, you're not squishing your chicken, then I got nothing on that. I was gonna try and compare it to a smash burger, but then I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Does the texture of a chicken really lend itself well to being smushed like that?
I mean, if you get ground chicken, but like no
Oh,
chicken, chicken in the grain. I don't think so. Burly body.
green.
Yeah.
Is that like Children of the Corn?
No, it's just it's got a grain, you know, like wood. 47 out of 64 is not close. You leave me alone.
47 out of 64. Is that for your first 4-star one?
Yeah.
See what I got.
I mean, I can. You know what I should do is I should just combine a bunch of the squishy ones. I don't know why I didn't consider that because I immediately started doing it with the other ones.
Okay. You do have extra fodder, though.
Oh, yeah.
Good, because I've only got 76.
I've only got 76. Poor you. All right. Angry Duck, Frig, Fark, and Fuddruckers. Okay. Everybody else can bite the dust. Can't fight with us. Don't stop. Get it. Get it.
Still stuck in your head from last night?
Watch me as I navigate. Ha 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 ha. It's not stuck in your head?
No, it left pretty quick.
Oh, man. How lucky you are. If I get an earworm, that sucker's in there. Especially in the mornings, I do not get to choose in the morning. Like, I wake up, I hop in the shower, I immediately have a song of, like, my whole brain on shuffle stuck in my head. Like, sometimes it's, like, Sail Away on the recorder from, like, 4th grade music class. Definitely not the Superior Sticks version.
But you just triggered a song memory that I haven't thought of in a long time.
Right?
Remember Sugar Ray?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to know what the
Every
name of their
morning.
first album was?
What was it?
Lemonade and Brownies.
Lemonade and Brownies.
Yeah. I think it's kind of supposed to be like chocolate and orange juice, which tastes like garbage. The combination tastes like, I don't know, you're eating poop. It's terrible.
Okay.
So I think Lemonade and Brownies is kind of in the same vein. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. Now the question is, do you keep shuffling? Yes. Yes, I do. I have a very ADD brain. And if I don't give it an occupation, my brain will occupy itself. Often against my best interests.
Day shuffling.
Every once in a while I get a song that I like, but not often.
I agree with you, Mother of Gas. I do like orange flavored chocolate.
Oh, like those Lindent or Lindy
Yeah.
chocolate oranges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My sister loved those. I never did. But I'm aware that they are a thing that people like.
I'm not too big into chocolate itself, though.
I always was frustrated, and this is the dumbest thing. Like, no one should be frustrated by this, but I was always really frustrated that the just looked in this chest, that the orange shape was only pressed into one side.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you crack two pieces away from each other, it's flat chocolate on the other side and the other one's textured orange. I was like really irrationally upset by that. That does bother you. Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Like, I know it's kind of like an irrational thing, but oh my God, like every time, my sister really liked those. So every time she would get one, like usually she'd get one for Christmas or something, like in her stocking, she would like crack it apart and start eating it. And it was just like, but it's only textured on one side. And she's like, who cares, like eating chocolate? And I'm like hyperventilating. Well, apparently it's not irrational anymore. It's very rational. It's a very normal response, and Lint should get their act together. Hey man.
Hey.
You got any fwax?
How many more you need?
You got any fwax?
Yeah, how many more you need?
What? 15? 17?
17? I think that's doable.
Let's call it an even 20.
First check to see if I get any compressed ones. Yep, here's a 5. Can I just drop it to the ground? No.
I think you can. Can't you?
Only if it's in your party.
Boo.
I'll start filling from the bottom.
I
5.
gotta sort again.
10.
Boop.
15.
Boop.
More stars. Okay.
Mother of Chaos, when you have a big stick, you can't help but wave it around. You know, it's just your burden to bear. Are these guys fodder as well?
Yep.
It'd be really cruel,
20.
but this game would benefit from a bulk rename feature, just so I can bulk rename a whole bunch of them into like duck food.
There's a lot of really simple quality of life changes that should or could be made.
Yeah.
If they don't take care of that kind of stuff, hopefully modding does.
Yeah, I feel like that is an eventuality. Like that's gonna happen. Yeah, the song shuffle. It's funny. Like my wife thought like there might be a meaning to it. She was like, "Oh yeah, like you should write it down every day and see what the trend is." And like, it turned out the trend is not a trend. It's just nonsense. But it was amusing. You know, I don't want Fark. Fark, you are not food. Angry Duck. 4 stars. Would
Nice.
eat there again.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Can we level up Fuddruckers as well?
The Quackwa.
To what?
You know, like Fugwa, but
Oh,
Quackwa.
yeah. That's pretty solid. I was doing math in my head and the the wordplay didn't
Oh,
didn't
okay.
process. Yeah, my brain works the same way. I have tons and tons of trigger words, trigger sounds. And unfortunately, like it'll come out in meetings or something. Like somebody will say something, and then that'll trigger a song, and I'll like sing like, you know, a couple verses of it, And not like in a, loud, annoying way. But, yeah, like definitely, no one was asking for a song, but it's like, no, if I don't get this out, it's just going to be stuck in there until my brain explodes. All right, we're going to go fight some fire guys.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm just about done compressing another to 4.
Nice. Bud Rockers.
All right. Okay. I'm good.
Trigger textures? Is that like somebody hands you some felt and then oh god. What is the name of that song? Velvet Underground. Not song, band. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did talk about this. It slipped my mind for a moment. Oh my god, my brain. Huh, okay. Guess I could compress. Oh, I'll let that go. That'll be a later problem. Who else shall I take? Who makes the cut?
So don't need to bring my flying pal.
You don't? Why not?
If we're tackling the bosses, just teleporting right to their tower, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought we were going to, Never mind. You're right. I was thinking level up the pals, and I'm looking over and they're all red, maxed out. Man, there's so many other ones that I wish I had leveled up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna bring Fart Bucket.
Good to have a fart bucket on at all times, I suppose.
The ice cream scoop.
Like the trough that horses have behind them.
No, it's not for farts. All right, then I could bring Pool Toy as well. Okay.
Or 2. Volcano boss?
Yeah.
Unless you want to start off in the desert.
Let's start off in the desert.
Okay.
Oh my god, don't think about things that make you tense intentionally. Nobody wants that. You don't need that. Treat yourself better.
Been too long since I've been on this game. My keybind is interfering with other games.
You
Muscle
keep
memory's
eating
kicking.
instead of effing.
Yeah. Hitting C while falling to try to trigger the parachute thing.
Well, just goes to show you shouldn't play other games.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Did the same thing. I was like, F, 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 why aren't you picking up? Didn't die, though.
That's good.
Yeah, Fark is a pro. He takes his job very seriously.
think it may have connected. The surf.
Let's see. Get him. Oh, don't get him. Don't get him. Ooh, that was an even trade.
Yeah. Tough call to leave him in there to take the damage, though.
Yeah.
Is that me pulling that guy out?
That was me.
Oh, that's Fart Bucket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why, who did you think Fart Bucket was?
The Fwack.
Don't run at him. Don't run at him. Good Fuddruckers. God, I cannot tell you how much I love that his little fire tornado has them too close together. Or rather, the Fwack will just pass right between.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like such a hack. Oh, that's a good try. Good try, Fuddruckers.
Ooh, surf if you can.
Whoa!
Or don't.
Get him! He's over there! Get him! No target available.
In trouble triggering the surf tonight.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks
know if
like you have
it's
to
just,
have the cursor on them now. Don't remember having to be that strict about it.
Yeah. There must have been a hot fix or something since the last time we played.
Yeah! Tiny, but mighty. There's a book series I really like called the Dresden Files. And one of the characters on it is she's a police officer, and she's like very skilled, very like totally right for the job. She's a badass. But people will very often just like condescend because, you know, she's a woman.
Of course.
So there's this Russian guy who joins them for a time, and he really has a crush on her, and he just keeps saying like he respects her a lot, but he keeps saying like tiny but fierce.
Okay.
Whoa!
Got about 5 minutes to go, and
Yeah.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
Ah, sidewalls don't count. I know it's highly effective, but you gotta do more damage. It's catching up.
Every level it gets better.
Uh-oh. I got stuck behind a pillar like a chump. And I wasn't near you, so I couldn't get you to tank it.
Yeah, yeah.
Get over to that pillar. Yeah, I think if we were attacking, he'd be a goner.
Absolutely.
The Great Dane and the Little Chihuahua. Is that like a new Homeward Bound film that I missed?
No, we talked about that, I think. Can't quite recall the context, but...
I do recall talking about it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the context as well. I feel like my gut tells me it was something vaguely filthy.
Of course. I was trying to figure out which was the male and the female, I think.
I don't know, whichever one's funnier.
Yeah, it'll hurt.
Yeah. No! Fark really went for it. He's like, giant explosion, surf and slam. Little dogs with lots of parking attitude. Yeah, yeah. I remember. That, I think Jack Russell Terriers are like that. Goss Hounds are really like that. A friend of ours, like a neighbor growing up, they had 2 wiener dogs, and one of them was nice, although like definitely thought it was the coolest. And the other one was just straight up mean. It was basically like, yeah, don't pet that dog because it will bite you. It's like, why would you, like, you have kids, you have 3 kids. Why would you get a dog that has such a terrible attitude and is just awful? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yes, sounds familiar. I feel like everyone had a neighbor who did that for some reason. It looks like Fart Bucket's got some indigestion.
Really surfed the opposite direction there.
Blah, 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 blah. Only Fuddruckers is still alive. The other ones got F'd instead of E'd.
Man. Poor guys.
Yeah.
Do you think they would lay an egg?
The Fwax?
Yeah. Oh, I guess every pal in this game does lay an egg.
Yeah. Some in very mysterious ways.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the case of those Jolthogs, the egg is literally bigger than they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like, how did this egg come out of it? It's like, no, no, no. This egg is bigger than the creature that made it. Like, it defies the laws of biology and physics. All right, a new buy. forced to play soccer with them. There goes one. Jukes to the left, pulls to the right. I can't really shoot. Oh. Foul. Yeah, egg grows instantly after being passed. It's like one of those inflatable life rafts.
Oh yeah. I was thinking the old bath toys, the like capsules that turn into like sponge toys.
Yeah, sure. They come out in a little water dissolvable plastic coating.
Mhm.
What is that even made of? It's plastic-like, but it must have been something more organic. And I guess that would make sense. Like a Joltog feels like it would just like be filled with sponge on the inside. You wouldn't take it in the bath though. Because it would
Yeah,
kill
it's
you.
like dropping a toaster in.
Right. A very cute toaster. The Nubai are very tall. Feels weird.
That's the boss one.
Oh, is it? Still
Yeah.
feels weird. All right. Well, we're close, but not close enough.
It is weird. My head is up to his hips. It's an awkward height.
It is an awkward height. God, what's that other boss? What's the one tier down?
Volcano.
Okay. Volcano it is.
Ooh. If you guys had survived a little longer, it may have been a little better.
The boss fight?
Yeah, that last one.
Eh.
You were down to your last guys, right?
I only lost 2. And the last one was okay. They were all just kind of like low health, so I was cycling.
Gotcha.
But I do not think that would have made a huge difference in this case. I think we were still just a little too far.
Okay.
Not even the icy one. No, who wants ice in their bath? Good grief. Yeah, getting ice in your bathtub, that's like an immediate bad time. Like, I feel like you could lose friendships over that.
It's like a bath after a sports game.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, I've done polar bear swimming, which I know is not exactly the same thing. It's relatively much warmer. But anything really cold like that, like if you're forced to take a cold shower, like you can get used to it. Like there's this initial adrenaline rush and then you can kind of just like get through the rest of it. But an iced bath where you're intended to like sit and soak for a while, that's just got to be miserable. Yeah, polar bear plunge. It's a shame those other dummies don't, like, won't play games like this for no reason at all.
Other dummies? Oh, like sibling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merwin played a little.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually seemed to like it.
Raph played on his own for a long time. and then refused to join us when we started up.
Well, and
Because
that,
of how
yeah,
long we played.
that's the thing that always drives me nuts. It'll be like, here's this game that we can all play. It's like, yeah, but I already did 400 hours of it solo, so I don't have any interest in playing that. It's like, well, I mean, we could have shared some of those hours. I mean, we did talk about it.
Is my guy not coming back?
Did you F him?
Weird. Maybe it's lag.
It could be.
I'm dead.
Oh
I don't know
no.
what's going on. Taking so much extra damage, but my armor's not all broken, just my hat. Maybe
Ow.
I'm just not used to the electric guy.
Ow. Oh my god, it stopped counting it. Okay, well. The respawn button was totally full. It just stopped doing it, I assume because of the electrical blast.
Could be. Unless I really am lagging. I'm on fire and alive.
Sure. For you, I'm alive.
I'm gonna drop a guy and pull up a Gummoss for that fight.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably do that too. Although we did it with the wrong ones on purpose before. Like, I know we can. Increase attack. Let's do that. Murder? We're going to get rid of Fark.
Fark.
Fark, you're benched. Let's get, yeah, Ferocious Musclehead. Yeah, we're going to have to replace, well, no, we're going to keep Fart Bucket. We're going to replace Pool Toy for now. We're going to have to start doing polls and stuff for names. Make a running list.
Okay.
Oh no, flying pals.
They call them flying pals now. Used to be like flying hyenas or something.
Flying pardos. All right, well, prepare to have your days ruined.
It's not nice.
Well, I mean, they're
They're
going to
just
get
welcoming
wrecked.
committee.
You know, there's a mechanic that I've seen, and luckily I haven't had to like go up against it yet.
Yeah.
I remember there being repair kits and having to like defend against durability on like building parts.
Oh yeah.
The idea of going around and hunting for different things to repair with a repair kit sounds like I'm getting some anxiety just thinking about it. It sounds like the worst.
If you had to do it manually, that would suck. Luckily, you can just put those in a chest, and the handy pals would go and do it for you.
That's wonderful. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. I thought I was going to have to go around and like apply them myself. I was like, nope, I guess we'll just burn it down. Like,
Yep, replace what looks to be missing. Or don't. Like the back of our castle.
well, it removes itself, you know, nothing to do there. I don't need any of this scrap. Okay, I'm gonna head back there. Are you already back there?
Yep.
Huh. Doesn't show you on the map.
'Cause I am sneaky.
Are you though?
I like to think I can be.
Are you well renowned for your sneakedness?
Yeah.
I don't know. In all of our Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, I seem to recall you being a giant
Invisible.
guy. Yeah, just screaming the words invisible.
It worked.
I mean, I guess. I get over here and F this door.
That was mostly because it was an intimidation roll instead of a stealth roll, I think.
I think it was 50-50. But yeah, that was one of the fun things. Oh, no, he was not casting invisibility. He was making a stealth roll and announcing to the room as loudly as possible that he was invisible because he was sneaking. No, like you do.
Like you do.
Yeah, throw that rock at him. Aren't you gonna get your sword and tell him what a bad boy he's been?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I think he knows already.
I don't know. Guys like this, you know, their dad owns a dealership. They can't do any wrong. Their dad's, you know, friends with the sheriff.
The beatbox while beating him.
I don't know about that. Is that a trope?
Isn't that how he opens it up?
You confuse me sometimes.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I feel
No,
like
not.
you know when there's like, you know, something that you think is a normal thing and then later on you find out that there wasn't. Like
Huh.
Before somebody beat you, did they beat box? Like, is this the thing that you think is common?
I'm not sure how to take that.
I'm not sure how you should take it either. Can't get me. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Shrimp gumbo to me. Where were you throwing that? He just threw his trident off the map.
He was aiming for my guy and I pulled him.
Well, he's still a doofus.
Sure is. At least he's not a chicken nugget.
That's true. Not yet. I mean, whatever. What do you think this animal would taste like if you made it into chicken nuggets?
Have you ever had shark?
No, but I've had alligator.
They are. There's no correlation between shark and alligator. Shark is kind of like a rubber. Alligator's more like chicken.
Not the alligator I had. It was.
Oh, really?
I mean, it did have kind of like a flavor of chicken, but it definitely had like a weightier. It felt like denser, and it definitely had some more resilient. Yeah, it was definitely more resilient. So not quite like rubber, but it was more intense for sure.
Have you ever eaten a rain boot?
I
That's what this guy would taste like.
surprisingly, I have not.
I mean, neither have I, but I can imagine.
That's true. Yeah. They have a very distinct smell that I feel like represents their taste. Like, you smell a boot and you really feel like there's no misguessing its taste if you were to give it a chomp. I've never had one, but do you think durians are like that? Like, I know they're kind of well known for smelling really bad, but like, do they also taste really bad? Like, I feel like they're, people do eat them.
I hear it's quite the opposite. They smell terrible but taste amazing.
I mean, that would make sense. Although, how do you get past the smell?
Clothespin?
I guess.
Hold your breath while you eat.
Then what if you pass out?
Take smaller bites.
Seen this before. Suicide by durian. Ow. Oh, you killed Fuddruckers.
What a jerk.
Just for that, I'm going to shoot you in the back. Bye, bitch. 37,000 experiences. Nothing to sneeze at. Learned Draconic Breath. It's probably a good swap. continuous damage to those in front of it. Add bubble blast and then burst. No, we don't want burst for this. No, he is on the ground. Let me second guess myself more.
Okay.
Do you want to just run it again? I'm down one, but that should be fine.
Let me get like 30 seconds for my guy to heal up.
I suppose.
Kill off some
Gigaflops.
humanoids. Hopefully get some souls.
But no, this isn't a cult. Oh.
It's a brotherhood.
No, they're in a brotherhood. We're capturing their souls.
Oh, I see.
And then we're sacrificing them to animals, when you think about it.
Pals.
Right. But we're like, yeah, this is... Pals may be some form of demon. These may be like some sort of demonic ritual. You know, just like Pokemon, you get into the lore, like the possible backstories of these things, it just gets pretty twisted. The one that has always laid me out is from, like, Pokemon, the Cubone. Like, I don't know who okayed this, but, like, the flavor text for the Cubone is... They had, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 sentences. That was the maximum amount they could cram into each one. And the Cubone is like, where's the skull of its dead mother? Okay. Like, not only is that unnecessarily brutal, but how did it acquire the skull? Did it hold on to the severed head long enough until it just got to be a skull? Like,
what if that's the way it's birthed? And that's why every Cubone has one.
Like some sort of chest
it comes
burster?
out through the neck and the head just sticks on.
I like that X-Files episode.
I don't remember that one.
They were in like an Alaskan base, and there was some fungus that would infect people and then like burst out their mouth or their neck. It was like kind of the plot of the thing. They also do something like really dumb that no one would do, where they're like, we're federal officers, and like, how can we trust you? You have guns. And they're like, you're right. We're going to give up our guns. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? Like, you're the FBI. You don't need these people to trust you. You're the authority. Also, you guys are sane, and these other people are, like, exploding left and right. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here. And unfortunately, it wasn't David Duchovny. And Gillian Anderson was just like, all right. Like, even though she's the doctor. Right?
Right.
Right.
I'm ready when you are, by the way. Can't club me. I'm not a seal.
But are you kissed by a rose? Dirg, now that it's spring and your love is in bloom, got any plans?
No.
Just gonna take it as it comes. No spring cleaning. No fun.
Try to survive another year. Maybe.
Would that be your Pokemon paragraph? It'd be like Dirg. Sleepy Pokemon. Just trying to survive another year.
That sounds about right.
So you're just kind of like a human-shaped depresso.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why, do you have plans?
No, not really. Nothing like, well, I guess we're going to do a bunch of housework.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know, gotta get it, whipped into shape.
Yep. I think every attack has been on my guy so far.
No, 2 of them are on me. Blew up my shield when he hit me with that lightning. But I know the feeling. I think a lot of them have been aimed towards you.
Here we go.
What else was I going to tell you? Oh, there's a, it's kind of like all throughout, but it's starting, April. There's a, Studio Ghibli, kind of like film festival. They're out like over like subsequent weekends, but you'd be interested in joining for those.
Maybe.
I
Is
know,
that way
right?
up by you?
It is. God, there was one that I hadn't seen. Mother Cass, what is your question? Is it where is like it happening, or is it who is Studio, like what is Studio Ghibli? I feel like that's something that you would know. That feels like it's up your alley. Where? Northwest Ohio? Oh, you see, I feel like you would. So, like, when you asked the question, I was like, I'm pretty sure. It's the Cinemark theaters, at least the Cinemark near me. Well, I mean, see, maybe like a local Cinemark near you is doing it. But yeah, more than just a jaunt. A little more than a one-take trip. There was one that we saw, my wife and I saw last year. Can't remember the name of it right now. Safe to say we were not expecting what it was. I'm down. I lost my shield and then got careless.
Whoops. Do you remember what it's about?
Yes. There is a girl who has never really fit in with her family. Her family's like... Well, it doesn't matter who her family is. She is her own person. And they basically just don't get her. And they often, usually right in front of her, insinuate that like she's just dumb for doing things differently than they do. And she's not. So then every year, maybe not, I'm sorry, not every year, but this year, she decides to like go to the country for her summer break. So she goes to this farm that's like from a friend of theirs, and she just like literally just works on this farm because that's what she wants to do. And kind of ends up finding herself and realizing that she doesn't need to be like other people to be happy, and like basically just finding acceptance in herself and realizing other people can like appreciate her. And then she like the part that killed me was at the end. She is, and I'm not spoiling it, like it's just such a sweet moment that you know it's coming, and then even when you see it, it's not like something that gets ruined. It's like an experience. At the end, she basically kind of like apologizes to her child self and just has this moment where like all of her childhood friends and like the good times that they had, it's just like, you know, kind of like this little daydream that she's having. It is so nice. My wife and I just both started crying, and it was like I did not expect, like the movie was good, but did not expect that it would be like that. And then it got to that point in the movie and it was just kind of like, oh well. Like I started tearing up real bad. And you know, of course I only have these little like movie theater napkins that are terrible. And so, you know, I'm trying to blow my nose discreetly and dry my face, and I look over, my wife is just like openly sobbing. And we just had this really sweet moment where we're just like holding each other, just kind of like, we were just both really touched by that. It's so nice.
Not ringing a bell. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it was definitely not one that I don't think I've even heard of. I mean, I think I would know it if I read the title again, but now is not the time for Google. Yikes! Who am I? Not down, not down, but close.
OPP?
What? I'm down now.
Yeah, now you're down with it.
Yeah, you know me. Did you say OPP?
Yeah, isn't that it?
No.
Oh. What is it?
ODB.
ODB?
Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard.
No. No, you. I think you might be thinking of something different. No, you're done with OPP. Right?
I mean, we could both be thinking of the wrong thing. Or, yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's totally possible that I'm wrong.
Are there people's parcels?
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we're just going to have to... It is OPP.
Jeez.
Well, you know what? I stand by my haughtiness. You were right, but I don't take anything back.
Oh yeah? You were right, but I'm still going to be upset that you were right and I was wrong.
No, not upset. Condescending. Like I'm still
okay.
going to think less of you.
Got it. The one time I make a hip hop reference.
Yeah, I was
Rap
pretty
reference
confident.
or something.
Confident and wrong. Well, you can't win them all.
But you can try.
You can try. Ricola.
What? See that last.
I'm going to heal up a little bit and then we can run it again. Yeah, I want you to wreck this little magma thing. Oh, no, you already did. It's just, I thought it was sleeping, but apparently you came out here and wrecked everyone.
Yeah. That's what I do. Come in like a wrecking ball.
Look at you. Did your wife give you like a little pop culture quiz before we started?
Not tonight, no.
I can see you doing like a crash course. You're like, okay, well, Dragoon usually makes these kind of references, and the things he's into are from this decade. So here are the highlights. Here's a cheat sheet.
Does sound like something she'd do, huh?
Yeah, she's very organized. She's very prepared. don't even know where you are.
Because I'm so sneaky. Remember?
But you're really not, though. Well, you're back at the other base. Fine, I'm going to get this sulfur. And then bring it back, because it's one of the only resources we really need anymore.
Yep.
Probably should shut down one of those other bases.
Breeding base isn't doing much in the off season.
Off season. Well, there's also not a lot going on. The logging ones and stuff that have a bunch of pals running around.
You mean the mining base?
Yeah.
They're mining.
But to what end?
Infinity?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Pretty soon we'll be up to the next metal. Hopefully. Is it pallium or something? Palmetal?
That is definitely one of the causes of the lag.
You think so?
Yeah. Because it's not super low. It's still like in the upper 50s. But we're definitely seeing some spikes that I imagine correlate to the pals doing things and the tick cycles like lining up. Because once we made the third base, I think that's when those little lag spikes started. I mean, some of them are just online game. It's just going to happen.
Perhaps it's the all the building pieces that were involved in building the third base.
Yeah, totally could be too.
We could just tear down some structure.
Whoa. Let's not talk crazy. We might just have to look and see what the biggest contributors are. I don't think we need to tear down base until we know. Especially after the whole hard work you put into it.
I don't know if I put hard work into it.
Okay, all the
It's
work.
like mindless work. I think the only one I put hard work in on was the castle, which required a lot of deleting pieces to fit other pieces in and then rebuilding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Breeding base was all just, coordinating which way tiles are facing.
Mother of Chaos, what are the differences between a Tuesday night and a Friday night? You seem to have a strong opinion on the matter. Probably an amount of slappiness. I get rather slappy on a Friday.
By slappy.
Because I like him at the end of the week, and there's a certain amount of bucket going on.
Got it. I thought Friday night was ladies' night.
Oh, what a night.
Is that the same song?
No, but it's the one that...
It's ladies' night? Okay.
It's what popped in my head.
Got it.
Okay, ready?
Ready when you are.
I am eternally ready.
Hey, you're level 40 now, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 37,000 experience really helps put a dent in things.
Yeah.
Can't get me, Mr. Halitosis.
Totally picked the wrong song.
Seems to be a night for that. That's okay. You're in a safe space. The only person I make fun of is Dirk.
Tracks.
You don't do it on here, but usually you're pretty good about picking on me back. So
Oh, sure, yeah.
I feel like you are.
Do I?
I mean, in a way that, friends rib each other. Do you disagree?
No, I probably do. I give as much as I get usually.
I feel like when we're streaming, you're just you're more reserved or shy or both.
Tense because I'm fighting a boss.
You're all like Mom's spaghetti over there. He's weak.
Huh? What about my mom's spaghetti?
Never mind.
Okay.
It's an
Is that a
Eminem
song reference? I don't
Yeah.
get- Okay. Can't say I'm too experienced with Eminem.
It was like the hit song of that movie.
What movie?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that movie he was in I never saw.
Yeah,
Is it 8 Mile or something?
yeah. I mean, it still was the song from that movie. It's
Gotcha. You can't grapple hook in here.
No, I noticed that.
Well, you can do it on the floor. That might be exploitable.
Oh yeah, especially if you get like the middle range one. Be a great way to get out of damaging attacks. Go shrimp gumbo. So what do you think we're going to see first in this game? Do you think we're going to see some like deeper mechanics and further like plot development, more like interesting things to do in the world? Or do you think we're going to start to get like cosmetic like add-ons for your pals?
There was an update preview, like back on the 15th or something, that was showing off the first raid boss.
Yeah. And I think immediately afterwards there was a whole bunch of like Rule 34 about it.
So I guess what I'm saying is probably the mechanic instead of the cosmetic.
I'm like I'm happy, but also I would love to see a little top hat on a thwack, you know?
Oh yeah, sure.
Or get one that you can dress up like Solid Snake.
Or one of those double-brimmed detective hats like Sherlock had.
Yeah, Deerstalker.
Yeah. That would look great on a thwack.
It would.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's dead.
he's dead. Play soccer with his body. Score! Go to the wrong side.
No.
It's all right. I do that half the time too.
Just seeing what's behind that big rock back there.
Yeah.
There's an egg.
Did it suit your curiosity?
I suppose. I stopped caring about eggs a long time ago.
Yeah. That's a big rock. Oh,
Not
yeah.
that one, this one. See the egg still there. That's not how you hatch it.
It's one way.
Good thing you're not getting pregnant.
Me? No. Although it does raise the question, as someone who has kids, you
No, that's
unconscious
not how I
for
brought
part of
about.
it?
Me? No. I was awake the whole time. I had to assist in it.
Oh God, what was that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? I keep wanting to say Twins, but that's the one with Danny DeVito. I think it's him and maybe Jamie Lee Curtis. And they find a way to...
True something.
No, you're thinking of True Lies. I'm talking about the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant.
Oh, right. Junior?
Yeah, I think that's it. Clearly we've hit adult happy hour. I mean, it's adult happy hour from 8:30 on. Like, I don't think there's an official start time or end time.
What was the after hours on TV? Was that midnight?
I thought it was like after 10. Or maybe it was after 11. Because I know there's like the 10 o'clock news.
Right.
My grandfather would insist on watching it and fall asleep like 20 minutes in.
Brain is conditioned to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was also just... He's a grandpa. Grandpas fall asleep during things. It's just a given. Oh, any word on when the new PZ update is finally going to hit?
Nope. No news yet.
Yeah, they really like drawing things out.
I suspect it'll be drawn out like that instead of the way they did it the last time, just to prevent confusion. Since they had was it Alpha 41 or whatever
Yeah.
on the beta tab for like 4 years or something.
Just
Meanwhile,
like-
everyone who got the game is playing a much different version of it than what everyone else is.
Yeah. I guess I just like... One of the things that's going to be great is the new modding abilities we're going to have when there's an actual like animal husbandry, pets, livestock simulation underneath. That all of a sudden we can have like different animals and add on to those mechanics and have like helper creatures and all kinds of cool stuff that Hydrocraft tried to have, but they turned out just to be like time sucks. And yeah, I'm super excited for those things, but like, it's just like, yep, this is coming. It's like, yeah, you said they were coming like 2 years ago. We're like, yep.
At least they're still working on it instead of giving up.
Oh, for sure. Do you have somebody in mind when you're saying give up?
Many other indie developers.
Oh, for sure. I just didn't know if you had anyone specifically in mind.
No, no one in particular.
Not to bring up old wounds, but Cube World is one of the ones that really channels that
yeah.
for me. This is like, it's why you don't develop in a bubble. He like decides to do all radio silence. Doesn't get any feedback after he's making major architectural changes to the game. And then releases something to be like, hey, here you go. Here's the thing that you loved. And it's like, no, you broke it. You broke it completely. And then, you know, there's this big backlash. And then, you know, and then a couple months ago, he, I see you're down. A couple months ago, he, maybe it's a year ago at this point, but he pops in and he's like, oh yeah, I'm working on this other game. It's going to be like a revamped version of Cube World. And it was like kind of insinuating it was going to be going back to the alpha mechanics. And then he just disappears again. So yeah, it's like, obviously you're super capable of making a really good game, but something is wrong. I don't know if you need a PR person. I don't know what you need, but you're not doing it. Project Zomboid does, they do a much better job of communicating, but they could still do more. I feel like it's long in between, and I don't know. They show off stuff early, but then it's like, all right, here's what you can expect to see in like 2 years.
Well, they've been doing a Thursday update since before they started, or since before the game was available, I think.
Yeah, they were calling like Thursdroid or something.
Yeah. So they just have to have something to say every week, so they give a little tidbit on how the future of the game is coming along. Yeah, Thursdroid.
Just want more.
I prefer that over seeing, you know, like community bases and things. Or this week's best mod in the community.
Yeah. Like, it's funny. I do enjoy, but it's got to be like the cherry on top. Like, community bases is cool. You know, sharing that kind of stuff is great. But when that's like the meat of the update, it's like, yeah, it's awful. It's like, you didn't tell me anything. In fact, you farmed all of the content out to somebody else.
A lot of these update previews that they put out trigger inspiration in modders too.
Yeah.
Like now we have interiors of RVs, we have basements, we have real animals walking around. It's a lot of stuff like that does come out through the community that is in plans for the next update whenever that hits.
Sure. Yeah, I know they were proximal to each other, but I'm definitely not putting them in the category of disappointing indie devs. Let's think of another one though. Who can we pick on? Although this is the same problem I put myself in every time. As soon as I ask myself like a question that is opinion based rather than fact based, my mind goes blank.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want to do for dinner? It's like, I don't know. I can't even think of a place that makes food. I don't know what food is. It takes me a while to like recover. But yeah, if it's like something that's like fact based, I can rip through it because then it's not opinion. Like I don't have to think about it.
You got a lot of Kickstarter devs that have yet to produce anything since 10 years ago when their projects got greenlit.
Or ones that walked away from it.
Yeah.
Stonehearth. Man, what a disappointment.
Yeah. They left that up to the modding community to finish.
Well, I mean, they hardly did that. Like, they didn't open source the game, did they?
I think they did. What was that? I can't remember. But they left the game telling everyone that there is a modding group that is finishing it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the bummer was that, like, hey, we're a bunch of indie devs who have done this kind of work before. We're all really experienced, and we're going to do it right. We're not going to, you know, do all of these familiar mistakes that these other studios get into. And then they did it, and they started, like, not planning appropriately for major tasks, which, I mean, you can get into that anywhere. Development is hard. But it felt like it was really consistent. And then in the end, they, like, sold out to Riot. Like, they all got hired by Riot, I think. It was a company like that. And then they're just kind of like, all right, well, this game's unfinished. Later. Like, I remember there was going to be a dwarf mode, and the dwarf mode never happened.
Yeah, multiplayer never happened too.
Yeah.
Which was the one thing that you and I were most interested in.
I know. I remember when that was going through the Kickstarter process, you and I would like amp each other up. Like every time there was a new update or a new like milestone they reached, we'd like geek out over it. Yeah. What a bummer.
Hello Games 2 with No Man's Sky was like that.
Oh yeah, what a turnaround. I feel like you don't see that ever. That is a game I really enjoy. It still has a lot of really weird bugs and quirks. But yeah, that was straight trash when it came out. Like
that came out when the kids were born. I was planning on doing, streaming that with the kids in my lap as a co-pilot. And then game came out and it was trash, so we didn't do it.
And then you replaced the baby co-pilot with a cat co-pilot. And here you are.
Yeah. It's also Stomping Land. Do you remember that one?
I don't. What's Stomping Land about? I'm ready for the next
It was
round.
like Ark before Ark was even in anyone's minds. It was a dinosaur survival game that the guy had like a working alpha of and then walked away from.
That's madness. Maddening.
Yeah.
You gonna join this boss fight?
No, I'm just gonna let you sit there. I'm in.
Oh, that was so funny. Yesterday, when we were playing Stardew, you just like fell asleep in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's like
looking at the other monitor, watching my idle game go on, standing in the doorway.
I think at that point we were like looking over the crops. We were on like the day completion screen.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I think you were actually asleep at that point.
I may have been.
You said like, sorry guys, I'm nodding off.
Yeah. It was at like 9 o'clock too.
Yeah.
9:30 maybe. Then I went to bed and I woke up around 1 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep.
Sure. Oh, that should have multi-hit. He got surf slammed, and he just got caught between his legs and was just bouncing there. So unfortunately, it looks like surf slam can only proc once. Or at least proc only once when the hitboxes collide. Because I've seen it proc twice, bouncing off one of these pillars, but it has to, like, hit and then move away and then hit again. I think I've only seen it once or twice.
Doing a terrible job this run of pulling my guy in time. It's like a half second too late each time.
No, Fuddrucker! That's my bad. Electro Blast! Is there any move canceling? I don't know that I've noticed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they'll get moved around, but I don't think any move cancels another one. Players can stun lock.
I mean that there are moves that get stopped. God, I can't think of the guy's name anymore since I'm not playing like every day for hours. But that fire boss that's kind of like a monkey dog, he's got a normal attack that constantly interrupts my thwacks.
Huh. That's interesting.
I thought you meant like animation canceling for speeding up the time between moves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's valid. Yeah, I think since those are all independently counted, like on a timer, I guess I would be surprised if that was a thing. But move cancels between different monsters, I don't think I'd seen before.
It's like anything that has a charge time can get interrupted. So if you got someone with an instant attack, it's easy to interrupt other skills.
I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, as far as AAA developers that are disappointing all the time, I think we talked about this when this game first came out, but what, Creatures Inc. I love seeing like all of their complaints about like, oh man, we can't animate all of these different Pokemon. Like that would be so hard. So many different resources. And the game is just not capable. Like all these different excuses about why they can't do it. And then Palworld comes out and like, oh yeah, there's like different sleeping animations, different attack animations. Even if they're using the same moves, they have like unique ways of deploying them. And it's just like, you guys gonna take back your words? Because this little studio just showed you up pretty good.
Your beam only hit once.
Yeah, occasionally when you just get like a bad... It's like it's just off enough that the hitbox only goes once, which is a super bummer in those giant beam weapons.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Pull! I'm down.
Coming. I think you're up.
I am,
What happens
sort
when
of.
I finish? Okay.
All right. It looks like it's doing about a quarter of a level each time.
Okay.
Every time I get a little closer, but I'm always nervous of lag. Trying to deploy that chute at the last moment.
I can pick you up. That was close.
It was close. Especially since there's like this ledge here.
Yeah. Skills.
Oh, this ledge just reminded me. Did you ever go to that plaza that was off 480? Like right before... Oh, it's where they were building it. God, was it like transportation? It was that new plaza where they flattened it all and put it on top of like a landfill.
Yeah.
So, you know, everyone was moving out because the whole thing was collapsing and people were getting sick. But
Mhm.
at one point, I went to the office supply store there because they had a really good deal on a desk. It was like 40% off. I think later it was because it was going out of business and they hadn't like announced it yet.
Mhm.
But when I went, the parking lot was literally like this. There was the store, which was up on this like raised platform. And then as soon as you got off the cement onto the asphalt, there was like a huge, like it was like almost a 3-foot step up to get from the asphalt
Yeah.
to the store. And then there was this like little step of crumbling asphalt and then another foot drop down to like the rest of the parking lot. It was
Wow.
madness. I had no idea that like, I know it had like shifted around and sank and everything else, but I had no idea that it had sank like almost 4 feet. It was wild.
That's nuts.
I just saw one of those like haunted videos on TikTok not too long ago where they, you know, somebody like goes and urban explores
Uh-huh.
and they went into a bunch of those stores. It's all like just abandoned and super creepy. But I was like, hey, I know where that is. They were going through all the different stores and like telling the story about it. I thought that was really cool. I was like, I haven't thought about this place in forever. The only thing that's a bummer is I think those like urban explorer videos are usually really cool. It's interesting seeing kind of like, I don't know, like the rotting after like people leave a place. You know, they leave a building to just kind of like, you know, slowly destroy itself. And it's
Uh-huh.
interesting to see how it happens. You know, like what nature reclaims, what I don't know, just all those little things that happen to a building that you don't expect. And unfortunately, instead of just being urban explorer videos, they're now all like kind of putting out like haunted SCP style content.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, if I was looking for it, that'd be fun. But when it's like, oh, you know, they're like cutting different footage together to make it look like they're going through a thing, and then all of a sudden there's like this office building that's like 7 floors down, this giant factory, and it's like, no, it's not. Oh, Fuddrucker, come on, man. Got stuck doing his move. I think we broke Mother of Chaos.
I think think I remember seeing she jumped into a game. Can't remember what game though.
Be a good idea though to set up like a chat repeater bot. It just like alternates between 3 or 4 different messages.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Nice. What game are you playing?
Alia.
Nice. We need to go back to that at some point.
It was good, but I think I put about 25 hours in or so, and then got to that feeling of this is all the game has. Do I really want to continue the grind?
I mean, I feel like there had, I mean, that was definitely early on. I feel like there had to have been content updates since then.
I assume so. That was like the first opening for Alpha, I think.
Yeah. I do think an auto chatbot would probably be against terms of service.
Probably.
I can't remember who it was, but somebody just got in trouble for that not too long ago on Twitch. They were like, they had some farmed content, and then they also were embedding their video in a bunch of different websites. And all of like the embedding with autoplay would count like as a viewer. So
yeah,
you know, you'd hop on to this website, it would start streaming, and he had it like, I don't know, some very public or something website. I know it was just that it was auto playing streams of it. So that's how he was basically gaming, you know, how many users and his view counts. But I think there was basically a big set of repercussions for him, which was, you know, good. That is absolutely gaming the system.
Mm-hmm.
I think he started bragging about it. Oh. It was like, here's how I increase my view counts. And I think Twitch was like, the fuck you do.
I don't recall where to get stone, actually, outside of from around your farm.
Yeah.
Not farm, but house.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty clearly foolish. It's like, how did you expect there to be no repercussions for this? Like, it feels wrong. If you find an infinite money glitch, then, you know, it's probably bad. Like, if you find that in the real world, it's like, there's probably crime involved. And I'm just not dodging for crap.
He's almost dead.
Yeah.
Stay alive, pony boy. Golden.
Stay
that was
golden.
it.
Yeah, yeah. I like that you gave it like an action movie twist. It's like, no, pony boy, stay alive. If I can just defuse this bomb.
Lady in Idaho that kept getting free gas. Like gasoline for her car or natural gas?
I mean, that's just a cow, right?
Oh, methane. Yeah, that's a third type of gas. I don't remember that story.
She find one of those, I guess IDOT refill stations or something. Man, experience required between levels gets really steep.
It does. After level 40, it really takes a long time.
Well, got to 40. These guys are at 40. Want to give the boss another chance?
Yeah, let's do that.
What a difference a level makes.
I'm gonna go back to the first base and check the skill box. See if there's anything else I can throw onto the newer pals.
Nebraska. Okay. I'll have to check that after the stream. Well, let's... Here, I'll do that now while you're... Oh, man. Really snuck up on me.
I yawned at the same time you did. That's weird.
Psychic. Use reward card loophole. Let's see. Improperly using your reward cards from the pump and pantry. 510 times over 6 months, so she was getting her friends in on it. Police say the woman took advantage of a software update from November 2022 that managed orders and reward cards at the pump. Unbeknownst to the owner of the pump and pantry, the update was allowing anyone who swiped their rewards card twice to switch the gas pump from regular mode to demo mode.
Oh, jeez.
While in demo mode, free gas can be administered. That's hilarious. I love this. How did this woman get caught? Tons of gas went missing from their inventory, which is tracked being put in and tracked being put out. And every single time there is somebody with a rewards card tied to them swiping all the time. Like, I don't understand how people... This is why criminals pay for things in crypto or in cash, because it's not tied to you. Like, if you go to, like, try and fraudulently buy something with a credit card, they have your information on the credit card. You're not going to get away with it because in the theft, you gave them your identification. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, setting up in a scenario where you're able to steal like high commodity item, it, like, of course there's going to be repercussions. That is just bananas. Oh, that surf slam was epic.
Dang, I missed it. How many did you take out?
I think 6.
Nice. Big one.
Yeah, now it's just these slow syndicate crushers that don't they don't get close enough to kind of stack up. Yeah, I love that the pump had demo mode too. That is... So, like, this is classic, like, corporate security fail. Like, lots of people knew about this demo mode. It was, like, built-in functionality. And there's usually, like, you know, a kill switch or something you're supposed to put in to prevent it. Like, demo mode is allowed, demo mode is not allowed. It's usually... a very simple thing, and that they didn't correct that. Like, and it shows that it's on them too. Otherwise, people would be like exploiting this all over the place. But the fact that it was just like one gas station where this was happening, I think it just shows negligence on the side of the gas station owner. All right. Rant over.
Ready when you are.
Oh yeah, I got a level 1 Pen King. Wish I'd leveled up some of these chillets, only because I enjoy watching them run around.
That's the ferret type one.
Yeah. Okay. Water, 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 water.
Is that your Pokemon name, Water?
No. Yeah. Cute and slinky. Also, an animal that works like a slinky. Has all the same properties. It's slinky, it's slinky. I'm trying to remember all the things that it did. It's hard because the Slinky and Log from Ren and Stimpy are both trying to, like, be the same thing.
Kind of hard for a log to be a slinky.
Well, no, they were like, they both had like a song.
Hmm.
Because it's like, it rolls downstairs, it comes in pairs, it runs over the neighbor's dog. And then it was like, it's log, it's better than bad, it's good. But then there's like a bit in the Slinky song about how it goes downstairs. I'm pretty sure. Song jingles that don't matter. Yeah, that acid rain's where it's at.
It is pretty good.
That teleport move that he has is bullshit. Ooh, I think I
See that
tagged him.
every time.
It's because it is. Ah, tagged him. I'm over here just telling the truth, saying the facts. What's on everyone's mind already?
Ouch. I'm dead. Looking over to my right to see if you're saying that in response to chat.
No. Just you chastising me about saying it every time. It's because it's true every time. Uh-oh. Well, I think Fark ran himself off the map.
Well, that was smart.
Yeah, I mean, he avoided that giant AoE, so... Yeah. It is log. Unless you remember the lyrics to the Slinky song. Slinky jingle.
I don't.
Oh, I do see that rainbow now. I never noticed it before. You told me about it last time, but I finally saw it.
Taste it?
Not yet. I got a bag of the freeze-dried ones coming.
Freeze-dried Skittles?
Oh my god. I'm going to have to share them with you. Yes. The best way that I can describe them is they crack open and then puff up.
Huh.
And then they become very brittle. They're kind of like, they sort of have the consistency of popcorn. They don't melt the same way. And they're a little more chewy, but it's such like a very unique texture. Yeah, man, they're super good. Those and Starburst.
Okay.
They do the same thing. They get like super like weird and crumbly, all puffed up. There's another one that was really good. One of my coworkers got a freeze dryer.
Cool.
Yeah, he made a bunch of cool shit with it. Oh, that one to tag too. Couple more surf and slams. Do you have your missile dino?
No. We got 5 wax.
Okay.
Why, are you looking to cheat?
It's not cheating. Beating him the first time, and then we're going to come back and meme it out.
Dang, I thought that was on me, not my pal.
Kamehameha!
You might be able to do this.
Yeah.
I forget if it starts at 10 minutes or 9 minutes.
10 minutes. So we're cutting it close, but still. Bark, what's your deal? You do have Surf Slam.
Got him. Nice.
Nice.
Ouch.
I was going after you. I was going to say, oh, I missed and went right over that duck. Uh-oh. Nice.
That was a good laser.
Is he close enough to the pillar?
He was in the middle. You may have tagged him though. I saw it in the thousands.
And it did. Nice. Good job, Angry Duck.
Oh, jeez. Did I pull him back in time? Yes. He's got like
Nice.
1 health left.
I hit him with another one.
Nice. Yeah, I got him with another too. I
This is
don't know
going
why
to be
he's
close.
easier to hit this time.
I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off, but it's a lot closer.
Got him with that one too. Something about him's different this time. It's like he's flying just a little bit lower than usual.
Yeah. He's hanging out in the corners more.
Minute 45. Oh, dang. I was watching your guy thinking it was mine.
No, sorry.
That's not your problem. It's mine.
There's a chance. Do it. Do it.
One minute.
So then I started blasting. Go, go, little blue flax.
14 seconds. So close.
Oh, 19,000. So close.
Yeah. If we had noticed that we could hit him all the time with the surfs that time around, we'd be dead.
Well, he'd be dead.
That's what I said. He'd be
Oh.
dead.
I thought you said we'd be dead.
No. We are dead.
I lost 2 that time. Huh.
Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Quite the combo. Teenage Mutant Turtles. Oh, okay. Go Power Rangers, Turtles in a Half Shell. Got it.
Turtles in the half shell. Go, go, Power Rangers. Michelangelo is a party dude. Did you ever see that CG Turtles movie that came out, I think, in the late 2000s,
No.
early 10s?
I haven't seen any Turtles movies since the original trilogy.
I remember that, like, Black Betty song was used in it.
Black Betty Shambalam or something.
Yeah. I don't think Shambalam is in the song title, but you got it. Yeah, I remember that song was in it, and a friend at the time, I just all of a sudden was playing that song all the time. And I have like, oh, there's a name for it, but basically whenever anyone recommends something to me too many
PTSD.
times. No, well, that too. Whenever somebody recommends something to me too many times, like all of a sudden I'm like, no, F you. I don't want to see that movie ever. And they had done so. They were like, oh, you got to see this movie. You got to see this movie. Anyway, that was on that list. Watching that movie. He watched it a couple of times, and every time he'd like, come on, you got to watch it. Be like, no, stop breaking into my house.
So it's that one. Okay.
Yeah. Like, it just never made any sense either. It's like, hey, man, what are you doing in my house? He's like, oh, decided to hang out. It's like, I had to climb through a window. It's like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, your door was locked. And I was like, yeah, it was locked. The question kind of stands. Why'd you crawl in through the window? Like, it's also maybe why we
People
make
are
phone
raised
calls.
differently.
Yeah. Yeah, it would take me a minute to, like, make that leap. Like, I'm just going to go over to somebody's place unannounced. And if they aren't there, I'm going to criminally let myself in. Those were the days. Oh man, those all missed.
Hit him. I think we're good to go again on this one for the surfing.
These are days that we'll remember. You're welcome. You are welcome. Oh, you know what song that I recently rediscovered? Like you just forget about?
Which one?
God, it's with Natalie Merchant. It's like that song, like Wonder.
How'd it go? You know me and song titles.
Yeah. It was like people in something would come from miles. Oh, man. Just to see me.
I don't remember it.
It's like,
At least not the way you're describing
no,
it.
yeah, no, I'm doing not doing it justice. It's like, I must be one of the wonders of God's own creation.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I had not heard that song in a very long time. And then, like, I think it came on shuffle, and I was like, holy crap! Forgot about the song, and it's excellent.
Mm-hmm. That was a pretty good album, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Mothercast, I am always right. As we've displayed earlier, I am always right. In fact, if I'm not right, we will rewrite history to make myself right.
I think that move hit me twice. Taking
Might
my
have.
shield and my health.
Yeah, it looked like it punted you. Whoa.
Oh no, I'm gonna die again here. Nope. Just in time.
Denied. And it was These Are the Days. And I'm trying to think of another song that has that. No, not Angry Bird. Duck.
Angry Duck's almost dead.
I know. I'm trying to get that move off. Yes!
Surf's up. Having trouble pulling my guys back this time around.
Yeah, I've
Line of
noticed
sight
that.
might be part of it, maybe.
Yeah. There's some... I wouldn't be surprised if there were some timing things, like if they're in the middle of a move, you can't pull them back anymore, because you kind of used to be able to. But that may not be allowed anymore. I wouldn't be surprised either, because I think pretty much that whole... Like, the reason you can do it, I feel like it was to allow pals in the wild to have a fighting chance. When did Fuddruckers die?
Poor guy. Ouch. Down again.
Okay.
I could not see the boss, so I didn't know it was aimed at me. That was fun. Pull your pal.
Yep. Thank you for the warning. I saw it just before I started rezzing you. I can't think of what that song is, Other Chaos. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but... Oh, Cream. Okay. I know we're going to have to amp it up.
Surfs are almost ready again.
I'm cheating.
Dirty.
Get him! Yeah! I wish we could get status effects on bosses more. I think this Poison Cloud is the closest.
Yeah.
And I've seen the brambles work on a boss. But things like poison and fire seem to really not affect a boss.
That may be a balancing thing, since I think fire does a percentage of health.
Yeah. I mean, I think you nailed it. I think that's exactly what it is, but it's still kind of a bummer. Because they could totally give it just like a different percentage for a boss, you know? Pull.
Sure. Make it a percent or top number, whichever is
Yeah.
the higher, or the lower, rather.
I was going to say the top. Go whichever is the top. You're the Maharaja.
Minute 46. Surfing's almost back up.
So mine is. Let's see. Ooh,
Crap.
sorry, Fark.
Dang, didn't get him with Giga.
Nice. Tagged him with the slam.
Yeah, these ones aren't landing for some reason for me. That one should. There we go. Got him just as he dipped down. 42 seconds.
Well, you don't got 17,000 damage in your pocket?
Maybe.
Good, because I don't.
Team. I'll tank whatever move comes at him. Ah, that one's gonna kill him. Dang it. Of course, it had to be a big move like the Earth
Yeah.
thing. I think he was about to do his
7,800.
Would have finished him off.
All right. Let's res these guys. Did you see any moves that would... you said last time you were going to check the move
I
fruits.
added Acid Rain.
Okay.
To, one of the new guys. The bird is just fire type, so checking the other elementals doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah. And ice does not do bonus damage against fire?
Ice is weak to fire.
That feels like that should be they're strong against each other situations.
But, you know, fire melts ice.
Yeah, but ice puts out fire because it turns into water. Also, one of the legs of starting fire is the heat. You remove one of them, you're going to be able to extinguish it. You need all three.
Take it up with game dev.
I will. I'm going to write him a letter.
Paper letter?
Yeah, you don't write your representatives.
I don't remember the last time I did. I know I have in the past, but I don't remember. Not that way, though. Email or voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what issue that was about.
Net neutrality, maybe?
Maybe.
I tried to get everybody all razzed up on that.
Yeah.
Only restores user's health. That's a bummer.
Oh, looking for a health potion.
No, I was looking to see if another T-Fant or something, because
Mm.
the
Oh, the shoot, seal type ones. They increase water type damage for your pals.
oh
Is that
yeah, that's
Kelpie?
why we caught him in the first place.
Yeah, you're a genius.
I just play
Well,
one on
maybe not.
TV.
Was that Kelpie?
Yes. I have one that I got to 1 star already to hopefully make it less sucky.
Yeah. I've got one at level 43. Cool.
Guys, come pick up Fark. Jeez. There we go. Yeah, heat, fuel, and oxygen. I remember my science classes. And then I think just general fire safety. Okay. Everyone is healed.
Yep.
I have a Kelpsy. It's level 2, so it has a bonus to its Aqua Spout.
Okay. Mine's probably not going to see any combat at all.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think mine is either, but the Aqua Spout is the skill that boosts water damage.
Oh, you're right. Let me sort, see if I can squish that guy. That's good thinking. You are a genius.
Well, you know, I have my moments.
I've only got 3 of them.
3 moments? Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, 3 moments. Isn't that an Eminem song?
It is. I find it very amusing how selective you are.
Wait, it is an Eminem song?
Yeah.
So I was joking about the one chance or one shot or whatever.
Yeah. Music, the moment, you gotta never let it go.
Yeah. Is that what that's called? 3 moments?
No, but
Oh, okay.
I knew what you meant from the reference.
Got it.
Got all these rockets here, but no launcher.
We've got the schematic for it, so you could build one if you wanted to.
Very tempting.
I think it might be like level 47 or so that you unlock it. At least the base version. 49.
Man, I'm glad we don't have
Feels good.
drop items turned on. I was carrying all the money somehow. I must have grabbed it at some point.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day when I logged in to buy cake supplies and had to go farm money instead.
Sorry. It was not intentional.
Uh-huh.
It's my money, see? We do have another acid rain. Acid rain pouring down like a good
Okay.
chow mein.
I thought that was the purple rain.
No. Slime beneath me. Slime up above. Do you remember what song that's from? Or what movie that's from?
Yeah, isn't that Hercules? Hades?
No.
No?
Fern
There's a
Gully.
Disney. Oh, right. Okay.
It's Tim
I knew it
Curry,
was a
baby.
cartoon. Yeah.
Okay. I think I got all the business. Do you need any food or anything?
No, but I should probably repair my armor. Come back and do that. I haven't seen Fern Gully in like 20 years, if not longer.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
that's
20 years ago we were already out of high school.
yeah. It's one of those things that sticks in your head.
When I was doing my taxes, what was that? Yesterday. Yes, God. I found that my car insurance mail thing that came to me with my card was in the stack of taxes. So I didn't get that. But anyway, in that it said that I'd been driving for over 20 years already, and that triggered the God, I'm old kind of moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it sneaks up on you. Yeah, decades is a scary word. I was just talking with my wife. We were talking about something in the 80s, and it was like, oh, yeah, 20 years ago. And then she was like, no, 40.
Coming up on half a century.
I know. It's weird to be like, this old and still feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing all the time.
God, I'm 40 this year.
I promise not to buy you one of those cards. I think that whole thing is stupid and rude.
It was like just yesterday when my mom woke up and the front yard was covered in yard animals of dinosaurs for her 40th.
Yeah, I'm not doing that to you either.
Never did find out what aunt that was.
I know that my parents are going to do something like that.
Your mom would. I don't know about your dad.
Well, that's what I mean. My mom will do it. But she'll, convince my dad to do it. Another sneaky yawn.
You have a big front yard, mother of gas?
Be a lot of dinosaurs. That's not a bad thing at all. Even I tried to plot out a bunch of decorative dinosaurs for the front yard, like nice, like metal framed cement ones.
Yeah. Just thinking decorative dinosaurs for my front yard. Like,
Yeah, a bunch of raptors.
like a permanent display.
I mean, until you move, but yeah, it'd definitely be something you mow around.
Wow. That is both awesome and hilariously weird at the same time.
Well,
Like you would be that guy on the block.
so I already am, and that's kind of what eggs me on. And it's not because it's not like my house is like painted two different colors and like the shutters are falling off. Like my house looks fine. It's just that I'm in a older person neighborhood and they're like all retired. The no joke, the guy next to me, he's just he's whatever you call old people before they acknowledge that like autism is a thing. So like
Okay.
he would never say that he's autistic, but like 100% yeah. He mows his lawn twice a week.
Oh, God.
And he's also one of those people that if you mow your lawn within
He has to.
oh yeah, within 4 hours to 24 hours. Like it never goes longer than a day. He is absolutely going to be out there and mow it again, regardless of how long since the last time he mowed it.
That's how my dad was growing up, and I had to mow the lawn. That was my chore.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone mowing their lawn for fun.
I mean, I guess you retire and then you just start doing crazy shit.
This guy picking on me.
Mark, what are you doing? All right, we're going to open with Angry Duck. Oh, so that's what I was saying. When we first moved in, the grass got a little long, and I don't mean like growing bunnies, or like bunnies nesting in it and like growing this massive like.
Sure, you got
overgrown.
6 inches.
Not
2
even
inches
that.
higher than the normal.
It
Okay.
just it was a totally normal level that just looked long next to the guy who mows his lawn twice a week. So somebody printed out from 3 different lawn care websites in the area, printed out rates and phone numbers.
Oh my God.
And highlighted, like circled the numbers in highlighter and dropped them off in my mailbox. And from that point on, I was like, you motherfuckers, I will never mow my lawn again in spite. Like, you can all, like, it's going to be a cold day in hell before, like, I mow my lawn. And, you know, eventually I did because, you know, you get charged by the city and they can put a lien on your house. It's like a whole bunch of bullshit. It's like, it's not even that I didn't want to mow my lawn. It's just like, I didn't want some person in the neighborhood being just an incredible asshole. So anyway, but ever since like that happened, I was like, all right, you want me to be that guy in the neighborhood? I will be that guy. So if I had an opportunity to get, I mean, I've priced them out before. If I had the option to get cement raptors in my front yard, like absolutely I would do it. 100%. Never assigned acid rain.
Oh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Coming.
I got hung up on the... Oh, I'm not part of an HOA either. There's just some neighbor who doesn't know how to not be an asshole. When we were picking houses, I made sure we weren't in an HOA. The last thing I
I'll
need...
never be in an HOA.
Yeah. I mean, you can pay me to be in one. HOAs are like a fucking scam. The last thing I need is like some unregulated government bullshit.
Right. Shoot, that's on my guy. Oh man, he walked right into that.
Yeah, I did.
Dang it. I gotta pull him already. This one's not gonna finish.
I mean, we're getting this bonus damage. It does seem like it's doing a good amount.
That's good.
Yeah, that's fine. Target me. Do it. Ooh. Must have walked right into one. Whoa.
Surf's up. No luck.
There we go.
Oh, you tagged him?
Yeah.
Good. 3 that I missed on.
Whoa.
Terrible time to start that.
Yeah.
Oh, good, he went right through.
Down.
Yeah, this one's going to be a loss anyway. We're 4 minutes, we're not even at half.
Yeah, a couple of
Need to
my...
have Gigafwax in for longer.
Tagged him on the rebound. Ooh, nice. Saw 5,000 in there.
Good.
It just feels like there should be a bigger bonus. Like maybe we need to get some more help seas and improve it. Like maybe it's only a 3% or 5% or something, but man, definitely feels like there should have been more of a bonus.
That'd be an easy project.
Yeah.
Dang it. He lammed the E key, but he didn't call him back.
Nice. Both hit.
Good. Gigafwax is dead, so it's definitely not going to happen. Too much health left for that. There's a huge difference in what damage he does compared to the rest of my guys.
Yeah, noticed.
Can't figure out why, though.
Oh, you flew into it. Guess that works. Fart Bucket certainly likes moving around.
Do you have your saddle for that guy?
No.
Left it on the table, huh?
Oh, I guess so. I forgot that you said that. Oh, wait. Nope, I do have it.
The Guys with saddles, the cooldown is independent if you're mounted or dismounted. So if you spam your 3 skills and then dismount, he'll do the same 3 over again.
Nice.
Poor fart bucket.
You led a good life.
Bucket.
You always had a diet rich in beans. One of those cats around to blame the sound and the smell on.
Of course.
All right, well, only 41,000 hit points left. Yeah, that was a rough round. I don't know why.
Alright, so battle plan would be to get some Kelpsy stars and I guess general levels on the guys that we were using.
Yeah.
I know my second in line is level 41. We could gain a few more. We're close. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great night, Mother of Chaos.
Thanks for cheering us on. Have a great night. Oh my goodness.
Is that, I like big butts.
No. Oh, is Hungry Missile automatic when you get the saddle?
What do you mean?
Once you have the saddle, can you use that missile move?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's part of the being mounted. You have to be mounted to have access to it, though.
Right. Do you want to get yourself some, like, defense food or anything?
Oh, that's a good idea, too, isn't it? You're coming up with all the good ideas tonight.
Well, I had cereal for breakfast.
That'll do it. I made some and put it in the fridge. Wonder if it's still there. Looks like it rotted.
I made some 10% defense buff. I have 6, so you can have 3 and give them to your ducks.
Nope, I actually didn't put it in the fridge. It's still on the pot. So we're good.
Cool. All right, want to give it one more run?
No, that's a different one. Give me just a minute.
Sure.
That was a different food.
Oh, now they're just going to work harder?
Now their sanity's going to stay up.
I prefer my fighting pals to be a little crazy, you know?
Yeah. Crazy helps. This guy gave it like one blast of fire and then walked away like a jerk. Yeah. Thought maybe he was going to bed, but it's still too early for that. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
One last try for the night.
One more time.
That's not cool. Oh god, he's gonna blow up on me.
Got out of that relatively unscathed.
Got my shield. So any future ones is just gonna kill me.
Well, that worked.
There we go. Lined up quite well. Where's it? There it is. Are you poisoned or something?
No, cold damage.
Oh, cold. Right.
Just switch my shirts.
Surprised I haven't gotten another upgraded shirt yet. Just the one so far.
All right. Ready.
Yep.
I think one of us tagged it. I think it was you.
I've hit him with one guy so far.
I saw 3,000. I don't think I'm doing that kind of damage yet.
Two
There
of
we
my
go.
guys hit him.
Yeah. 3 for 3.
Nice.
Nice. What?
The double ray guns.
Yeah.
You get to drink from the fire hose.
Yeah, right? Like that scene from Naked Gun.
Oh, I was thinking UHF.
Yeah, I mean, either or. Naked Gun, he definitely drank from the fire hose, though.
I don't remember that.
Probably because it was really traumatic.
Probably.
There's a criminal, a burglar, something in the hallway. And they get into a fight. And in the end, he ends up shoving the fire hose, like, into his mouth. And then he goes to, like, turn it on. Or somehow it gets turned on. And he basically just starts, like, blowing up like a balloon full of water. And he tries to, like, turn the hose off, but then the hose, like, nozzle breaks off, and he just, like, keeps inflating like Looney Tunes.
Yes.
And then they shut the door, and you just hear him, like, explode. I think it's in the second one.
I don't think I've watched those movies since I was a little kid.
I think I watched the first one recently because I remember, not recently, but like in the last couple of years. Because I remember like they show all the people who are in the movie at the beginning, and it's like O.J. Simpson, and it's like, oh, right.
Didn't age well.
No. Okay, we are pretty on par.
Okay.
I wish it showed you whose moves were available.
Just know that when the one guy's move is coming up, that means everyone else's is as well.
Yeah,
I had one too many is in there.
trying to stagger them, but it's not easy.
Got him with the one that counts.
Come on, ready up, ready up.
Got him with both of the big ones. 3, 4. Oh no, that was yours to hit.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, that was a good hit too. Nope, I got 3 out of 4. My weakest being the one that missed.
Oh, cool. Not bad at all.
Oh, crap.
Whoa. I saw Gigafwack get pulled out just the right moment.
Okay. I know he can tank at least one of those. And my shield wasn't up, so didn't want to risk my death.
Right.
It'd be like a Dwarf Fortress spiral moment.
Get him. Nice ring.
Wish it actually connected. Couldn't get that ring on it. It's more like what I'd do to my wife in the kitchen. Circle around her till she gets bugged by it.
The things we do to the ones we love.
Huh?
spinning around trying to get the fire on him.
Gonna get dizzy.
Good. He deserves it.
Somehow I think we're doing less damage this time. Ball's gonna burst. That sucks.
Nice, that got him.
Good. 43 seconds. $32,000 with 30 seconds to go.
Oh man, we got him down though.
It's another close one.
That concentrated effort at the end got him down from 31,000 to 7 real quick.
Yeah.
Well, next time.
Next time.
Shame. Really close. I'm going to have to upgrade some Kelpsies. Wish it told you how much it improves it. But get these ducks up to level 4. Get this Kelpsie merged into a very dense Kelpsie.
It's a lot of grinding.
Victory will be ours.
Looks like that Anubis is stuck somewhere.
Maybe he's just on a diet.
We'll get it. That could be too.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching. We will be back on Friday. 8:30 until question mark. VODs show up on YouTube, and yeah, hope to catch you around soon. Later.
Good week. Bye.